Jimmer Fredette, both playing terrific offensive basketball.
Snare on the floor. The shot clock is now just down to 6. Dual Keese no good. Lauderdale with the rebound.
John, you see what Miller gave them. They gave him the guy that could break a defense down. Snare needs to get himself to the rim.
Miller back in the game.
About as far out as Jared Sullinger could catch it in the post without shooting a 3.
On cue.
You are prescient, my friend. We think alike. Well, watch how deep Jared Sullinger has to catch this ball. That's the furthest I've seen anybody post up this year, but this goes to show you how hard Florida State has worked to keep this young guy from catching the ball in the lane tonight. You mentioned a double-double. He's got 11 rebounds, 10 points, and he has earned every one of those rebounding points.
Well, Miller has checked back into the game. So Leonard Hamilton either agrees with me or heard what I said.
It's easy to be undefeated over here.
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? James skies for that rebound off the miss. Again, Florida State just a couple of scores away from putting a little fear into Ohio State. So James out of control. Great job by Diebler to take it and finish it.
Well, the last 3 games, the Buckeyes have given up 43 points a game. They're very underrated defensively, John, because they're a position defensive team. They do a lot of switching. Their bigs show well in pick and roll. And they rotate well. Very choreographed.
Singleton sends it back outside. Kitchen misses the shot, gets it back again. Still won't drop down. Poked up a couple of times. And that ball's going to belong to Florida State. As Diebler, I think, was the last to get his hands on it. Up next, more action from the ACC Big Ten Challenge. North Carolina taking on Illinois. Oh, great job defensively by Sullinger.
You notice how he held his ground. He stayed away from the offensive player's body, and he jumped second. Smart play.
State content to work a little clock with an 11-point lead and under 2 minutes to go. Shot clock now, though, is down to 6. Lighty has to go. Takes it high to the glass. Actually didn't even use the glass, just dropped it in.
5th-year senior Lighty played 16 minutes a game on that Final Four team. He's like a security blanket for these young Buckeyes. Kraft has handled the pressure pretty well, John. Oh, there he goes again.
Great hands. Singleton with the flush.
See this fly trap. I'll tell you, it may not be maybe the best defender in the country. He's as good as I've seen in a long time. You'd love to have he's like a shutdown corner in football. You put him on you put these guys on Singleton Island.
Reaches in that time and gets hit with the foul into the 1-and-1. And right now, let's join Carl Rapp. All right, Carl, thanks a lot. Florida State now just 1 foul from sending Ohio State into the double bonus.
We talked to Leonard Hamilton today. He felt his team was about 3 weeks away.
Yes.
And, you know, coming off a tough game against Florida, #2 Ohio State. They're going to go to the Diamond Head Classic in Honolulu with Butler and Mississippi State and Baylor. This will test these young players.
And he said he figured 5 or 6 more games. Singleton pulls up, rattles halfway down and pops right back out. Whitey being hounded. Oh, nice job by Kraft behind the back.
You ever feel in this game that Ohio State got rattled, John, even when Florida State was making the comeback?
Our tote board is about to go to even at 2-2 between the Big Ten and the ACC.
Well, watch this reach in, John. This is Venus flytrap style. Pokes it loose. He's got the size advantage on Kraft, who is a very heady player. And Chris Singleton, marvelous night in the second half on the defensive end.
He reminds me somewhat, and I think he's got better hands stealing the ball than the player I'm about to compare him to. But defensively, he reminds me a lot of Marcus Camby.
Yeah.
He's a great help defender.
Yep.
Blocking shots from behind.
And he can play. He can defend, as I said, 3 or 4 positions. Well, Marcus more inside, but same type of elasticity.
We're just going to let the time run out. A valiant effort by Florida State, but it's going to come up short. 58-54 is the final. So we go to 2-2 in the ACC Big Ten Challenge. Up next on ESPN, North Carolina and Illinois. This has been a presentation of ESPN.